Okay, for our lesson this year, I want to talk to you guys about the value of work. I have learned a pretty valuable lesson during this pandemic about how important work is. We've still been working from home and going to school from home, but I was having a few days where I was in a funk and I was really not happy, and I didn't know why. And I got up one day and I decided, okay, I'm gonna paint that bathroom that I've been putting off painting. And I painted it and I worked all day and I went to bed tired and sore, but I felt amazing. I was so happy. The sad feeling I'd had was gone, and I realized what I was missing was work. I hadn't been working hard, I hadn't been working with my hands, I hadn't been moving enough, and I felt so much better. So I actually stopped and I looked up some quotes on work and why it is so important. So I'm going to share with you guys a few of the quotes that I found on work. I wanted to talk a little bit about an author named James A. Michener. He's written a lot of books. He's in the past, but his success was not accidental. He did not come solely with the endowment of this natural talent. His success came from developing a habit of hard work. He was said to say, "I was raised in poverty by a widowed mother from the age of 11. James worked 6 days a week every summer and delivered papers during the winter. At the age of 14, he apprenticed as a plumber. He worked 14-hour days during the summer and 4-hour days during the winter so he could still go to school. Instead of turning me against work," James said, "this ingrained in me the attitude that sensible people work to attain sensible goals," a philosophy he lived by his whole life. Here's a cool quote your parents can help you explain to you. "From the crucible of work emerges the hard core of character." Work is honorable. It is good therapy for most problems. It is the antidote for worry. It is the equalizer for deficiencies. Work makes it possible for the average person to approach genius. What we may lack in aptitude, we can make up for with performance. Cursorin was famous for saying, "If you are poor, work. If you are happy, work. Idleness gives room for doubt and fears. If disappointments come, keep right on working. If sorrow overwhelms you, work. When faith falters and reason fails, just work. When dreams are shattered and hope seems dead, work. Work as if your life were in peril. It really is. No matter what ails you, work faithfully. Work is the greatest remedy available for both mental and physical afflictions." And that was in the Forbes Scrapbook of Thoughts of Business and Life. Pretty cool. I love this quote. It says, "If at first you do succeed, try something harder." Sometimes we're not shooting for a hard enough goal. Sometimes we need to work a little bit harder. Fortunate is the young man and woman who has learned how to work. Wise are the parents who require children to learn responsibility and to meet acceptable performance standards. In the broader sense, work is the means to achieve happiness, prosperity. When work and duty and joy are combined, the man is at his best, and woman. And here's a famous little quote by Tagore. "I slept and dreamt that life was joy. I woke and saw that life was duty. I acted and behold, duty was joy." I have found so much joy in working at an elementary school and working with students and helping you learn to work hard at your reading and to push you a little harder to reach goals. I realize that I'm happiest when I am working hard and working for a purpose, and I hope that you guys will not ever stop working hard, because you can do anything.